Match 31, this time shaping up to be an interesting one. Right away on the Blue Alliance, Milk and Knights taking control of the blue switch, looking to add another cube to that. Red has taken control of their own switch. Milk and Knights, meanwhile, have placed a second cube and get a third in their switch at the end of Autonomous. All the robots are now on the move with driver control. Looks like right away, Blue looking to place more and more cubes onto their switch. Milk and Knights headed across the field, looking to steal away control of the red switch. They have the first cube there. Looks like red is not earning many points at the moment. When they have back control of their switch, they're getting that, but looks like Milk and Knights headed back. Red does not have their own switch. We've yet to have any cubes placed on the scale, but there is a lot of fighting over the switches. Meanwhile, on Blue, 4619 starting to put those cubes into the exchange, which they will use for power-ups later on. Looks like on the Red Alliance, Titanium moving up, trying to place the first cube on the scale. It bounces off, however. Looks like Milk and Knights keeping Red from being able to have control of their switch. As we have a minute 20 left to go in the match, the scale is still unclaimed, but teams are fighting for points on other areas of the field. At the moment, Red is not earning any points. Blue is earning 1 per second from possession of their switch. Looks like 3473 not moving around much. Their alliance partners trying to make up for it. Titanium starting to push cubes into the exchange. Looks like Blue has played a Levitate power-up. On the Blue Alliance, 4619 still bringing more cubes into the exchange. Teams still have 45 more seconds to score. Looks like Titanium, this time, finally does place a cube on the scale. Now Red Alliance has possession. Blue won't be able to take it back. But we'll see if there is enough time for teams to make up that deficit. We're now moving into endgame. Looks like most of the robots are still focused on power cubes at the moment. 1160 on the Red Alliance is approaching, getting up on the platform, approaching the scale. Milk and Knights over on Blue, still putting the last few cubes into the exchange in the final 10 seconds of the match. 6535 is parked for Blue. 1160 has parked for Red. Does not look like any teams will be attempting a climb, but there's just a final few moments to park, and that is the match. Match 31 results are in. The Blue Alliance winning with a score of 268 to 110. Each alliance did earn an additional ranking point from completing the auto quest. Now, let's hear some final commentary for the day from RSN.
Definitely an improvement in the score for Red on that match. Blue still coming away with the win, Francis.
Yes, but also important we see that Blue gets 3 ranking points in that match, so that'll hopefully help them in the rankings. But Red Alliance having some robot issues, still managed to score over 20 times the number of points they had prior to this, and they did manage to own the scale during the match. Actually, as we were discussing this match internally, it was reminded that when we first introduced this match, one of the things that Steve said is that you have to get the scale early if you want to have a chance as Red Alliance. Red Alliance tried to get the scale with about 70 seconds left in the match, but the cube missed. Then they had to go reacquire another cube that was in a particular orientation to score it. And at that point, it was kind of too far gone for Red Alliance.
Absolutely, Francis. Let's take a quick peek again at the top 10, see if this affected anything.
Milk and Knights still at 16 ranking points, still at 9th place. So good for them. They're just outside the top 10 looking in. Rounding out the top 10 right now, we've got 5012 up in the number 3 spot, 399 in the 4 spot, being 6-0, undefeated. However, you notice it's not just about winning, it's about getting those ranking points. They don't have a buddy climber, at least they haven't been using a buddy climber so far this event. It's kind of been putting them a little bit behind the 8 ball.
Yeah, it's a little important to look at this and know that when the RP numbers look a little bit wonky because you have somebody with 20 RP in the second place, it's the average over the number of matches they've played.
That's correct.
Somebody with a higher RP and more matches played will likely have a lower average.
Yep. Coming in, we've got number 5, 687, a really cool little jointed arm robot, 51.99, and 330 in the 7th spot right now. They're going to be looking to use their ramps to get some more buddy climbs tomorrow and move themselves up in the rankings, try to get into that number 3, number 2, and challenge for the number 1 spot.
Absolutely, Francis. Anybody with ramps or other methods that are going to allow for a buddy climb are going to do well in the playoffs in this tournament.
Yeah, that's true. Those bonus points can really make a difference when it comes down to close scale battles, especially in matches like the finals. Well, with that said, I think we're going to wrap up for the evening over here.
Sounds good.
There's a lot more stuff happening here with the conferences going on at Beach Blitz, but from the RSN booth, we want to thank you all for watching, and we can't wait to see you again tomorrow, Sunday, starting at 8:45 Pacific time, will be match number 1. We hope to see you guys here.
Good night, guys.